Hello and welcome to CUTV and WCAL's coverage of California Vulcans basketball. I am Allison Steinheiser, and today we are coming to you from snowy California, Pennsylvania, for a battle of two of the best teams in the PSAC. Looking at the tail of the tape now, California and Edinboro are two of the strongest teams in the PSAC. You see Edinboro averaging 83 points per game. California only allowing 58.2 points per game. The field goal percentage very close to being even. Some sharp three-point shooters here, especially from Edinboro. Free throw percentage even again. Looking at rebounds, assists, turnovers, and steals. And these are two teams that play each other pretty even every time they play. Last season, whenever they played each other, they split their season series, and then California took home the win in the PSAC quarterfinals. Getting the game started here. As most of you know, if you live in Western Pennsylvania, we've gotten quite a bit of snow lately. So right now there's three of us going strong right now, as well as our engineer Angel in the WCAL studios. There will be more crew joining along the way as we get started. It is going to be Parsons and Roston for the jump here. Roston wins it over to Walton. She drives inside and then backs up. Edinboro passing around the outside, goes back inside to Roston, outside to Barnes for three, and that's good. Fighting Scots take a 3-0 lead over the Vulcans early in this game. Jasper bringing it up for California. Goes over around the outside to Hahn, now trying to go inside to Parsons. She's double teamed, tries to get it out, and gets called for the travel as she falls to the floor. Parsons, the senior, is California's leading scorer with 23.3 points per game. One of the leaders on this California team. Walton brings it up for Edinboro. She's going to drive inside and test Parsons, gets around her, but loses the handle on the ball, so that's a turnover for the Fighting Scots, still with a 3-0 lead early in this game. And California is going to want to take advantage of this turnover. Jasper brings it up. As she crosses midcourt, she passes it over to one of her teammates. Now it goes to Hahn. Hahn outside, back over to Jasper. Parsons gets it inside, passes it back out. A three for Jasper is no good. Rebound brought in by Roston. She's going to bring it up for the Fighting Scots. Passes it over to Walton. Walton looking to drive inside. Instead, she pulls up at the foul line. She's going to try again this time. She goes in and she does get two. 5 points already for Walton. 5-0 lead for the Fighting Scots. Jasper tried to pass it over to Casal. Goes out of bounds, so the Vulcans will get the ball back with 8:32 left to go here in the first quarter. Hahn drives inside. Throws up a shot. That's good for the Vulcans' first 2 points of the game. Cuts the lead down to 3 for the Fighting Scots. They bring it right back up, though. Walton driving inside again on Parsons. Nice block by Parsons. California brings it up. They tried to go across the court to Casal. That does not go. So that's another turnover for California. 8:07 left to go here in the first quarter. Edinboro leading the Vulcans 5-2. Walton passes it over to Allen. Back outside. And that's going to be a jump ball. Good job by Jasper to get in there on John to get possession for California. Jasper bringing the ball up. Pass it over to Hahn for 3. That one's no good. A nice rebound, though, by Sapporo. Back to Jasper. She drives inside and hits 2. 1 point lead now for the Fighting Scots with 7:34 left to go here in the first quarter. Walton tried to go inside. Nice job by Parsons to get the handle. It's going to be another jump ball here as Roston was able to get her hands on the ball as well. Possession stays with the Fighting Scots here. Roston pressured, gives it to Walton. Walton tries to drive inside, isn't able to. She brings it back out. She gets pressure from California. Great steal here by California. That's Casal. Casal passes it over to Hahn. Hahn's 2-pointer is good, and California has their first lead of the game, 6-5. Quickly here, the Fighting Scots back up. They get 2 points off the rush as Roston hits the layup. Jasper slows it down a little bit and brings it in for California. Goes to the top of the key to Casal. Parsons gets it outside, tries to drive in. She gets called for the travel. A 7-6 lead here for the Fighting Scots with 6:43 left to go in the first quarter. We thank you for joining us here on WCAL as well as the PSAC network. Roston inside, couldn't get it to go. Jasper with the rebound brings it up quickly for California here. She's trying to get something going. Takes it back out. Founds Hahn. Hahn inside. That is good for 2 plus the foul. California here with a chance to take a 2-point lead.
That was number 15, Sierra Roston. That's her first, team first.
That foul was on Roston. That's her first foul. Hahn now with 6 of the Vulcans' 9 points with a chance to add another one here. 9-7 Vulcans with 6:18. 10-7 now with 6:18 to go in the first quarter. Barnes bringing it up. She drives inside, gets the shot off, did not get it to go, and she gets called for the foul. It's the second foul against the Fighting Scots, and California gets possession right back. Jasper brings it up for the Vulcans. Staying on the outside, trying to find somebody open. The Fighting Scots doing a great job of playing man-to-man defense here. Passes it over to Hahn for 3. That doesn't go. Nice job by Casal to get it. Passes it back out to Parsons. Parsons tried to drive inside but got called for the travel there, so possession goes right back to the Fighting Scots. Fisher for the Fighting Scots is going to come in, and Walton is going to take a seat with 5:45 left to go here in the first quarter. Barnes brings it up. Passes it over to Roston. Roston inside to Fisher. That's no good. Rebounded by California. Jasper bringing it up quickly. Passes over to Hahn. Back to Jasper. Across the court to Sapporo. Now to Hahn for 3. That's good. Hahn right now is on fire. She already has 10 points for California. California leads by 5. Fighting Scots bringing it up quickly. Passes it back out to Allen. Allen tries to drive inside and draws the foul. So she'll go to the line for 2.
Number 15, DJ Hahn. That's her
the foul is on DJ Hahn for California. That's her first, team first, with 5:11 left to go here. Vulcans leading 12-9. Or excuse me, she did make the basket, so that was only a 1 shot, and she did make it, so it's 12-10. Jasper passes outside. Sapporo tries to drive inside and draws the foul.
That was number 20, Michelle Yuan. That's her first, team third. Sporio to the line, 2 shots.
Edinboro now with 3 team fouls. Sapporo I apologize. Makes her first, so it's 12-10. Excuse me, 13-10, with 5:01 left to go here in the first quarter. Misses her second and is rebounded by Edinboro. Allen with possession on the outside, trying to drive inside, kicks it back out instead to Barnes. Barnes trying to get around Parsons. Passed over to Jan for three. That's no good. Parsons gets the rebound. Jasper brings it up. Over to Casal. Casal's shot doesn't go. Kicked back out to Parsons at the top of the key. Jasper resets. Saporio. Looking for some help. She finds it in Casal. Casal drives inside, gets called for the travel. So possession will go back to Edinboro. 4:17 left to go here in the first quarter. Taking a look here at the team leaders for California. Parsons with 23.3 points per game. You see Cushan, leading in rebounds. Casal leading in assists, steals, and minutes. Of course, the senior leader, Parsons, once again. Now looking on the other side at Edinboro's leaders, you have Walton with scoring, Roston with rebounds, and Walton again with assists, steals, and minutes. So you see that both of these teams have some pretty big players. California's ranked 10th in the nation, Edinboro's ranked 12th. So this is a matchup of two very good PSAC West teams. And if you look at the standings, they're both undefeated in play. Well, that's going to change today. One of these teams is going to take a loss in conference play. And as I talked about earlier, we had both teams won at home last year, and then California took the win in the playoffs against the Fighting Scots. As I've already said, thank you once again for joining in on WCAL and the PSAC network. If you are in Western Pennsylvania right now, you know that there is a ton of snow, so a lot of our crew, and it being on break, a lot of our crew is getting here. Dylan at one point will be joining me today, so we have a great doubleheader though of basketball, women's first and then men's afterwards. This women's game is, as I've already said, between two powerhouse teams here in the PSAC. Coming out of the media timeout, the Vulcans lead by 3. Again, 4:17 left to go here in the first quarter. Barnes brings it up for Edinboro. Roston drives inside. She's double teamed, kicks it back out to John. Steal here for California. That basket does not fall. Neither does the second one. And Edinboro gets the rebound. California does have numbers back here. Walton drives inside. Her shot goes for 2. Cuts the Vulcans' lead down to 1. Jasper brings it up, makes a nice pass. Inside now to Casal. Casal's shot does go. Casal, 15-12 here in the first quarter. And Edinboro comes right back up. A nice steal by Casal. Tries to make the quick pass up for the Vulcans. Fortunately goes out of bounds. And we're going to see a substitute here for California. Edinboro will have possession with 3:17 left to go here in the first half. Valacorso comes in for California. Inside now, nice block by Parsons, and California gets possession back. Jasper sets the offense, goes over to Valacorso. She misses the 3, rebounded by Roston. Roston's going to bring it up. She slips and travels, so California will get possession back with a 3-point lead. 2:49 left to go in the first quarter. Jasper passes over to Hahn on the outside. She's looking for something on the inside. Parsons is trying to get open. There's going to be a foul here. It is going to go against Whitney Allen, and it was while she was trying to defend Parson and not let her get inside. So California will have a new shot clock with 2:37 left to go and a 3-point lead in the first quarter. Parsons gets it on the outside. Tries to drive in on Allen. Gets around her. Misses the shot, but she does draw the foul.
Foul's on number 15, Sierra Roston. That's her
the foul will be on Roston, who is also trying to cover Parsons, and Parsons will go to the line for 2 shots. Makes her first. Now we're going to see Roston take a seat for Edinboro and Sharp come in for the Fighting Scots. Parsons makes her second as well. 17-12 lead for California. Edinboro trying to cut into it quickly here. That was Walton not able to drive inside and make the shot, but the Fighting Scots do draw a foul. They take a foul. So California is in the bonus. Jasper brings it up. Passes it over to Hahn. Hahn on the outside looking to find someone inside. Goes to Parsons. Parsons drives inside, just misses, and rebounded by Allen. Jasper blocks Vaughn's first shot. Tried to block the second, but Vaughn got it back. Now it's Barnes on the outside resetting. Passes it over to Allen. Allen goes inside to Sharp. Kicked out. Back to Vaughn. That's good for 3. Cuts California's lead down to 2. 1:46 left to go here in the first quarter. Jasper brings it up. California drives inside. Tried to kick it back out. Spario draws the foul and will go to the line for 2. Sporio trying to extend California's lead. They lead 17-15 with 1:32 left to go here in the first quarter. Misses her first. She does make the second. Now a 3-point lead for California. 1:30 left to go in the first quarter. Quickly up, Vaughn has it in the corner. She tries to drive out. Parsons fouls her. Parsons doesn't necessarily like the call, but she will. That is her first, California second. And Edinboro will have a new shot clock. Sharp gives it back to Walton. Walton tries to drive inside, isn't able to, and pulls back. Nice move by Walton behind her back to get away from a defender. Trying to drive inside now is Sharp. Her shot won't go. Walton gets the rebound. She throws it up. That won't go. Sharp and Walton both battling for the rebound. Sharp eventually gets it, kicks it out to Barnes, and that is good for 3. Great job by Sharp and Walton down low to get around 3 California Vulcans and get those rebounds. Jasper kicks it over. Parsons gets it up top, looking for some help, decides to go over to Jasper. Jasper tries to drive inside. Nice spin, is able to get the shot off, and that's good for 2. Edinboro quickly trying to come up with just over 30 seconds left to go in this quarter. Walton turns it over. Jasper all alone for an easy 2 points. California's lead now 22-17. Edinboro quickly coming up. Vaughn looking for some help, has to slow down. 14 seconds to go in the quarter. Tried to pass over. Nice save by Sharp. Sharp kicks it back out. It comes over to Vaughn. Vaughn throws it up for 2. That's no good. Jasper with the rebound. And California is going to have a 22-17 lead here at the end of the first quarter. And we are going to take a break here on WCAL and CUTV with California leading 22-17.
Happy birthday.
Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference.
Oh, what a play!
18 universities.
How competitive is this?
23 championships.
It's over. We have new PSAC champs.
7,100 student athletes. Make the PSAC yours.
My PSAC is passion.
My PSAC is pride.
PSAC is Pennsylvania.
Passion, pride, Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference.
Welcome back to WCAL and CUTV's coverage of Vulcan women's basketball. California, the 10th ranked team in the country, leading the 12th ranked team in the country in the Edinboro Fighting Scots, 22-17 at the end of the first quarter. California right now led by DJ Hahn with 10 points. Jasper also has 6 points. And the Fighting Scots have done a great job of rebounding. Walton has 4 points right now, and Barnes has 5. Edinboro will start with possession coming out of the break. It's Walton bringing the ball up. She's trying to cut inside, is not able to shake off Parsons. Tried to go back inside, but California gets it back inside to Parsons. Parsons shot no good. Rebounded by Walton. She tries to bring it up. She will maintain possession here. She brings it up, has John with her. John tries to cut inside. Misses it. The rebound comes back out to Jasper. Both of these teams trying to play a fast-paced offense here. Jasper slows it down now. Tries to go inside to Parsons. She is surrounded by Fighting Scots players and draws the foul.
Foul's number 2, Michaela Barnes. That's her second. Team's first.
Foul is against Barnes. That's her second. Sharp will take a seat for the Fighting Scots. Jasper sets the offense for the Vulcans. Hahn outside to Parsons across the court. Parsons tries to drive inside, loses the handle. And Edinboro will get possession back. 9:02 left to go here in the second quarter. 22-17, still the score for California. John drives inside. Is not able to draw the foul or get the basket. Rebounded by the Fighting Scots, and then a smart play there by Jasper as she was falling out of bounds to bounce the ball off of one of the Edinboro players so California could get possession. Jasper calls the offense. Brings the ball up for California, picks up speed, tries to drive inside. She's double teamed, kicks it back out to Hahn. Hahn for 3. That one is good. DJ Hahn now 2 for 4 from outside the arc. John tries to drive inside, is able to draw the foul on Valacorsa. That's her first, team first. Thompson gives it over to Walton. Walton now tries to set the offense for Edinboro. Around the outside now, trying to drive inside is John. John kicks it in to Thompson. Thompson drives inside, throws up a shot. That is good for her first 2 points of the game. 25-19, now the score is 7:53 left to go in the second quarter. Jasper trying to drive inside. Not able to, but she does draw the foul.
Foul's number 24, Ayana Vaughn. That's her first.
Ayana Vaughn takes the foul. That's her first, team second. Whitney Allen takes a seat. Roston checks back in. California resets their offense here with a fresh shot clock. Offensive foul against California.
Foul's number 3, Shatara Parsons. That's her
Shatara Parsons inside takes her second foul, team second foul, with 7:34 here to go in the second quarter. John, top of the key, tries to drive inside, draws the foul on Valacorsa.
Foul's number 23, Gina Valacorsa. That's her second, team's third.
That's her second, team third, so a little bit of a slower pace than we saw at the end of the first quarter here to start the second quarter. 7:26 left to go in the second quarter. Walton trying to find something open, drives around the outside, almost loses the handle, double team, tries to get it inside. Nice job by Vaughn to get that turnover. The Vulcans bring it back up. It's Casal getting it over to Jasper. Jasper looks over her options, gives it over to Kashan. Kashan up to Casal, around to Jasper, tries to go inside. That's stolen away by Walton. Walton's going to try to bring it up quickly here for the Fighting Scots. She loses the handle, but it goes right back to the Fighting Scots. Thompson lost the handle, but it went off of a Vulcan player and out of bounds. Roston went inside to Vaughn. Vaughn missed the shot. A nice move by Jasper to get around Vaughn. She stumbles but maintains control of the ball. Kashan drives inside, draws the foul, and she will go to the line for two.
Foul's number 32, Allison Thompson. That's
The
her
foul is on Allison Thompson. That's her first, team third, and we will have Kashan at the line for two shots. Misses her first. Thompson will take a seat, and checking in will be Whitney Allen for the Fighting Scots. .636 left to go here in the second quarter. Kashan misses her second as well. Still 25-19 California. Walton brings it up. Gives it over to Allen. Allen tried to go to the opposite side of the court. Jasper gets it though. Tries for the layup, can't make it. Allen gets the rebound. Allen kicks it up to John. John tries to drive inside. Was not able to get a shot off as it was blocked by Hahn. Hahn now gives it to Jasper. The Vulcans set their offense. Casal inside to Kashan. Kashan takes the shot. That doesn't fall. It goes out of bounds off of a Fighting Scot player, so California will maintain possession. .551 here to go in the second quarter. Still 25-19 Vulcans. Jasper sets the offense for California. Casal trying to drive inside, instead backs up. Is going to try again here. Kicks it back out. Back over to Jasper at the top of the key. Jasper resets. 10 seconds to go here on the shot clock. Casal drives inside. Takes the offensive foul.
Foul's number 14, Natalia Casal. That's her first, team fourth.
That's Casal's first, team fourth foul for the Vulcans. Walton brings it up. Mishandles the ball, has to kick it back out to John. John tries to drive inside. Now she has a lane. She throws it up, and that's good for 2 points. Cutting down the lead to 4 points for California. Jasper brings it back up. Hahn Casal now over to Kashan. Kashan goes outside to Jasper for 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Allen. John going to try and bring it up quickly here. She drives inside again, gets the foul, and will go to the line for 2 shots. The foul is going to be on Hahn. That's her second, and team 5th.
Team's 5th. Media timeout. Fans, today's contest is brought to you by the...
Now we're going to take a look at the PSAC West standings. As I talked about earlier, you see Edinboro and California right up there, both undefeated in conference play so far. California does have that 1 loss in non-conference play. But as a reminder, they play each team 2 times, home and away, in their conference. So this is a big game. If one of these teams wins, or whichever one of these teams wins, is going to take the lead here in the conference. And taking a look at the PSAC East, you see East Stroudsburg and really with a 4-1 record in PSAC East play, even though it's still very early. They really have a nice lead there above Kutztown, Westchester, and Bloomsburg, who are still in it at 2-3 in the conference. DJ Hahn has done a great job so far in this game. She has 13 points to lead the California Vulcans. She has 13 of their 25 points. She has hit quite a few 3-pointers already in this game, and these are 2 teams that have been rivals for a long time. Stan Swank and Jess Strom both coached against each other quite a bit. These are matchups that you see a lot in the playoffs, and you've seen a lot in the playoffs for years, not only PSAC but also NCAA. And both of these teams know that in order to get to their end goal, which is a PSAC title or an Atlantic Regional title or whatever it may be, they're going to have to beat this other team, whether it's the Fighting Scots beating California or California beating the Fighting Scots. So really this early in the season to see a number 10 seed and a number 12 seed in the country face off against each other is a great game. 4:44 left to go here in the second quarter. Vulcans lead 25-21. Then it is Michelle John at the line for 2. She missed her first. Makes her second. 3-point lead for California. And Jasper is going to bring it up. Jasper brings it to the top of the key, trying to reset the offense here. 12 seconds to go on the shot clock. Tries to drive inside. Comes back out to Jasper. She hits the rim to reset the shot clock, but the rebound comes to Barnes. She gives it to Allen. Whitney Allen bringing it up. Looking for some help as she has pulled up. California doing a good job defensively. This time it's Walton going to drive inside. Does a great job of getting the 2 points and cutting California's lead to 1, 25-24, just under 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Jasper brings it up. Casal passing it over to Kashan, excuse me. California kicks it back out. 3 will not fall. Fighting Scots get the rebound. They quickly bring it up here. Barnes can't handle the pass. Goes off of her fingers and out of bounds. So California will get possession right back. 3:35 left to go in the second quarter. Casal gives it over to Valacorsa. Valacorsa looking for some help. She can't find anyone. This time she passes it over to Saporio. Back to Valacorsa. Saporio, long 3. That doesn't fall. The rebound comes once again to Barnes. Barnes is going to bring it up for the Fighting Scots. Tries to drive inside, is able to, and she gets it to go. The Fighting Scots get their first lead in a while. 26-25 with 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Jasper brings it up for California. Looking for some help, kicks it over to Valacorsa. Back to Jasper. Trying to drive inside, loses the handle, tries to get it back. Barnes. And there's going to be a travel against California. Barnes tried to get in there on Jasper to get possession, but Jasper traveled. Fighting Scots inside. Roston is able to draw the foul.
Foul number 23, Gina Valacorsa. That's her.
Valacorsa takes the foul, and the shot was good as well. So Roston trying to extend the Fighting Scots lead to 4. Parsons comes back in for California. As Valacorsa takes a seat. Roston does not make the shot. And Jasper will come up for California. Tries to go inside, does quickly to Casal. Great shot by Casal to cut it down to a 1-point lead. 2:15 left to go in the second quarter. Roston inside hits that one. Another 2 points for Roston. She is up to 8 on the day. Jasper brings it up. Kicks it over to Saporio. Saporio goes inside to Kashan. Kashan can't get the shot off, but does draw the foul. Roston does not like the call. That's her 3rd personal foul already in this game. And Kashan will go to the line for 2 shots.
2 shots.
Misses her first. Roston will have to take a seat, and Sharp will come back into the game for the Fighting Scots. Kashan makes her second. 30-28 for the Fighting Scots. 1:50 left to go here in the second quarter. Barnes drives in, that's Walton, drives inside. She makes the shot. Extends the lead 32-28.
2 points.
Jasper brings it up. Passes it over to Casal. Kashan at the top of the key, back over to Casal, goes inside to Parsons. Parsons turns, tries to take a shot, draws the foul. She will go to the line for 2.
Foul number 20, Michelle Yawn. That's her 2nd, team's 5th.
Michelle Yawn taking her 2nd foul of the game, team 5th foul for the Fighting Scots. Vulcans also have 5 team fouls. Parsons makes her first. 1:26 left to go in the second quarter. Sarah Fisher checks into the game for the Fighting Scots. Parsons trying to make it a 2-point game here. She is able to. 32-30 the score. Fighting Scots in the lead. Walton quickly brings it up, trying to drive inside, trying to spin off of Saporio. Saporio is not able to. California gets the rebound, brings it up. Kashan kicks it back out to Jasper. She's going to drive inside, throw up a shot. That's no good. Gets her own rebound, throws that up, and that will fall. Tie game 32-32. Just over a minute left to go in this first half. Barnes is pressured. She finds the lane, drives inside, kicks it over. Sharp was not able to get the shot to go, but she does draw the foul. 51.3 seconds left to go in this second quarter, and she will go to the line for 2 shots. The foul was against Saporio. Sharp makes her first. Ayana Vaughn checks into the game for Edinboro. Sharp makes her second. Jasper brings it up for California. Kicks it over to Casal. Casal to Parsons at the top of the key. Parsons is going to try to drive inside. She will. Her shot will not fall. The rebound will come to Sharp. Vaughn trying to bring it up for Edinboro. It goes out of bounds, but they will say it went off of a Vulcan player. One of the Fighting Scots will be coming into the game, and it looks like Kashawn may have taken the ball somewhere off of her head, so she will be having to check out of the game. Valacorsa will come into the game for California. 30.9 seconds left to go here in this first half. There appears to be a timeout. So right now the Fighting Scots leading 34-32. They are led by Barnes with 7 points. And California trying to get something drawn up here. They would like to have this score tied going into the game. The Fighting Scots will have 25 seconds on the shot clock when they get possession back. And as I said before, these are two teams that know each other very well. They face off against each other not only twice during the regular season, but oftentimes at least once in the playoffs, if not also in the NCAA playoffs. They're two teams that know each other well, two coaches that know each other well, and there really is a big rivalry between these two schools in women's basketball. Parsons this year is leading the PSAC with 23.3 points per game, and she's posted at least 20 points in 8 games this year. In her career, in 20-point games, she's only had 9 in a season, so she's looking to break that this year as well. At the end of the first quarter, the score was 22-17 for California, with California leading. So California's really only had 10 points in this quarter. They've gone a little bit cold, and Edinboro is looking to, they've started to get a little bit hot, and they're looking to continue that. As you can see, if you are watching on the PSAC network, they are doing a little bit of cleanup on the floor. So that appears to be what the delay is. I'm sure both of these teams are taking advantage of it and trying to strategize Edinboro what they can do on the offense here to get some more points on the board and make their lead even larger. In California, what you can do to try to get the ball back. They've had a couple of nice steals, and both teams can certainly score off of the rush and get those fast break points. It appears that we are ready to go here. Valacorsa is going to check in for California. Edinboro will have the ball with 30.9 seconds to go in this second quarter and 25 seconds on the shot clock. Back to action here, it's Walton. Trying to drive inside, gets the shot, it does fall, and she will go to the line for another one. 36-32 lead for the Fighting Scots.
Bucket is good, one shot.
Walton misses, and Parsons gets the rebound. California's shot clock is off. 17 seconds trying to quickly get the ball up here. The ball now comes to Jasper. Crosses half court, 7 seconds on the clock. Kicks it back out to Valacorsa. Tries to go over to Saporio. Does. Her shot will not fall though. So going to the locker room, the Fighting Scots take a 4-point lead at the end of the first half. We will be back with second half coverage coming up shortly here on CUTV and WCAL.
Dylan, what's wrong, man?
I just don't know how my family back home in Buchanan, West Virginia can watch our stuff up here.
They can follow us on Twitter or they can like us on Facebook.
That's awesome. What about our sports? How can they watch that?
They could watch it live right on our YouTube channel.
Awesome, man. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hello and welcome back to CUTV's coverage of PSAC basketball. It's the Edinboro Fighting Scots and the California Vulcans. Looking at our halftime stats, as you know, Edinboro is leading California 36-32. Looking at our field goal percentage, Edinboro shooting close to 50%, California at 36.7%. Three-point percentage, again, Edinboro hitting 2 of 3 threes that they've taken so far. California only 2 for 10. Free throw percentage similar, rebound similar, turnover similar, and California with 7 steals, Edinboro with 1. California will start with possession to start the quarter. Jasper brings it up. Gets it inside to Parsons. Parsons turns and shoots. That's no good. Rebounded by Allen. Or excuse me, Roston. Roston brings it up. She has a lane, decides to back out instead. Gives it over to John. John inside, makes 2 points. Extends the lead to 6 for the Fighting Scots. Jasper brings it up. Parsons in the corner, kicks it back out to Hahn. Hahn inside. Casal, excuse me, makes the shot. Edinboro gets it right back, brings it up quickly. It's Roston inside, could not, or did get the shot to fall. California brings it back up. Jasper. Sporio at the top of the key, gets it over to Jasper. Kicks it around to Casal. Parsons, California keeping it outside, trying to find somebody to get to in the middle. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Jasper drives inside, kicks back out to Hahn for 3. That's no good. Did reset the shot clock, but it goes out of bounds anyway. Edinboro will get possession back. Walton brings it up. Trying to drive inside. Is able to. Nice steal, though, by Sporio. Jasper drives inside, pulls up, takes a shot. It gets blocked by Roston. She gets it back, kicks it out to Hahn. Hahn's going to try her luck inside, instead kicks back out to Jasper. Jasper resets the offense. Over to Hahn. California trying to drive inside. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Sporio does get it to fall. 40-36 the score. 7:50 to go in the third quarter. California gets the rebound off of the Edinboro shot. Casal brings it back up, gives it to Jasper. Jasper's going to set the offense for California. Kicks it over to Hahn. Hahn's going to try and drive inside. She's double teamed, is able to draw the foul, and she will go to the line for 2. It's going to be an offensive foul against Hahn. That's her third, team first. Edinboro bringing it back up. Barnes tried to drive inside, instead finds Allen at the top of the key. Back to Barnes. Drives inside, loses the handle. It's going to come to California. Jasper bringing it up quickly. Throws up a shot. That's no good. Rebound by Parsons. She comes down and puts it right back up. 2 more points for Parsons. Edinboro quickly bringing it up. Walton. John brings it inside. She takes the offensive foul. So California will get possession back.
Michelle Yawn, that's her third.
That's her third foul. Team first. Jasper brings it up for California. Inside to Parsons. Parsons looking for some help, kicks it out to Jasper. Jasper inside, her shot won't go. Fight for the rebound, goes off of a California player and out of bounds. Walton trying to drive inside, instead decides to pull up. Passes it inside to Roston. Her shot falls for 2. 42-38 the score, 6:04 left to go here in the third quarter. Hahn on the outside, passes over to Parsons at the top of the key. She looked to drive inside, but she travels. Edinboro going to bring it up here. It's going to be Walton. Gets there to Yawn. Kicks it over to Roston, quickly inside to Allen. Allen with the nice layup. Some nice passing there by the Fighting Scots. 44-38 now the score. California's bench trying to get their team going. Sporio over to Jasper. She was open, decides to go inside to Parsons instead. Parsons drives inside, tries to spin off a defender. Mishandles the ball and it goes out of bounds. 5:22 left to go here in the third quarter. Walton inside to Roston. Roston, great job to get that pass and put it back up. Now an 8-point lead for the Fighting Scots. Jasper kicks it over to Hahn. Look to drive inside, instead kicks it to Parsons at the top of the key. Parsons going to try her luck inside now. Does drive in and gets the shot to fall. Edinboro quickly back up. Barnes inside. Her shot falls as well. Edinboro really striking on those fast break points. Jasper. Gives it to Parsons. Parsons trying to cut inside. She is double teamed or triple teamed, is not able to get her shot to fall. The rebound comes to Whitney Allen. California gets it right back though. Sporio passes it to Jasper. Back to Sporio. Her shot falls. A 6-point lead now for the Fighting Scots. Barnes on the outside. Goes to Walton. Inside to Roston. Roston trying to drive in. She does get the shot to fall. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter, and Dylan has now joined us.
I have, yes. It was usually a 2-hour drive. Took me almost 3.5 hours, so it's
yeah,
the conditions outside.
It is. 3 for California is good for Hahn. A 5-point game now. As we talked about earlier, the conditions are not good outside. So Thomas and Michael did a great job of coming in today, as well as Dylan for braving the conditions. And thank you for listening to us or watching us at home as we reach the media timeout here in the third quarter.
And Tri-County Realty Associates,
So Dylan, I was talking earlier about how these are two teams that really know a lot about each other. They see each other quite often, and this is really a big game, especially early in PSAC West play.
Yeah, definitely. For California to take an early lead in PSAC West play against that's become a rivalry in the past few years, Edinboro and Cal, especially in women's basketball. It comes down to those two teams for the best in the West, you could say. So definitely a big game, and a lot of adversity for California so far this season, but they appear to be out to a great start here in this one, and it could be big here during break. Not a lot of fans in attendance here to just try to shake off that Christmas rust and come back against this tough Edinboro team and get a win.
You're absolutely right. This is the first game for both of these teams out of break, and as you said, a lot of times a lot of the players may have gone home or taken some time away from basketball, so to come back now and try to refocus. California got off to a great start, 22 points in the first quarter, slowed down a little bit in the second quarter, but both teams have really come out sharp here in the third quarter, trying to get on the board and realizing how big of a game this is for both schools.
Yeah, definitely, to get the upper hand, have a win advantage in your win column for California. Edinboro coming into this game undefeated, so to pick up a win here and have the early advantage early in this conference season play will be big for the Vulcans.
California will start with possession. It's Jasper bringing it up. Sporio looking to cut inside. Her shot does fall. Cuts the lead down to 3 points for the Fighting Scots, but they're going to come out quickly here. Walton tried to drive inside, drew the foul.
Fouls on Sporio. Her second, team's first foul here in the second half. But Sporio on the last possession on offense. Nice patient play there by Sporio. Didn't want to force any bad shots, but bad passes, and able to get an easy layup.
Walton's first shot is good. 51-47 the score. 3:05 left to go here in the third quarter. Second shot good as well. California bringing the ball up. Jasper gives it to Parsons. Parsons outside looking for some help, decides to drive inside. Is fouled.
Fouls on number 11.
Some big possessions here for California. So if they're able to get easy baskets here, you don't want to have any unforced turnovers here. This is a big part of this game. Down by 5, California's going to need to get some easy looks here.
Yes, they are. They definitely want to put some points on the board going into the fourth quarter. Hahn inside. Kashawn is fouled. She is now wearing number 21, as we saw that something had happened and she had some blood on her face. There's blood on the jersey as well, so I'm thinking that 21 is Kashawn.
Yes, it is. And Hahn was a bit late on that pass. If she was able to get it to her sooner, could have had an open layup there for California.
Jasper calling out the offense for California, trying to get something set here. Hahn looking inside. Tried to go to Parsons. Eventually gets it back, goes to Jasper. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Five seconds now inside to Parsons. Parsons trying to get something, drives inside and does get the shot to fall with just over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Nice drive there by Parsons. Kind of forced that look, but needed to at the end of the shot clock. Able to cut into this lead, cutting it down to 3.
Walton gives it to Barnes. Kicks it over to Vaughn. Vaughn steps inside to the foul line. Gets called for the travel, so California gets it right back, and it's a 3-point game. This is a big possession for California.
Definitely is. Forced a turnover there for Edinboro. Exactly how California wants to play defense here. And again, a big possession can cut it down to 1 or tie it up here with a 3.
Getting points off turnovers is big for both clubs, but especially right now late in the third quarter. Turnover here for California. Edinboro comes away with it. Barnes pulls up, passes it to Allen. Over to Walton. Walton trying to drive inside. Does. Blocked by Hahn. And it goes out of bounds off of a Fighting Scot, so California will get possession right back.
Great help side defense there by Hahn. Coming in, able to get the block. Didn't draw a foul, didn't force a foul there. Able to get a nice clean block.
1:23 left to go here in the third quarter. Edinboro leading by 3. Hahn tries to drive inside. She does, gets the shot to fall, and it is a 1-point game.
Great job there by Hahn. Cal needed that one. She was able to produce.
Quickly here by Edinboro trying to get it back. They're not able to get the shot to fall. Kashan gets it back. Almost turned over again. Jasper brings it up for California. Inside to Kashan. Kashan's shot is good, and California has their first lead of the half.
Easy baskets for California, getting right to the rim here against Edinboro. Back to their style of play. I mentioned there in a little 3-point half to California earlier in this game.
Parsons tried to get the steal there, just stepped out of bounds as she had possession though.
Parsons guarded tightly on the defensive end by number 12 for Edinboro. There, Whitney Allen. That's a matchup to look out for as this game comes to an end.
Barnes trying to drive inside on Jasper, was able to draw the foul. That's her first foul, team second. Third. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Not a lot of foul trouble for California here. Only with one player there in Parsons with 3 fouls here in this third quarter.
Vaughn has it on the outside, looking to drive inside. Sporio cuts her off, and she's going to take a foul there.
That's Sporio's third foul, however. That's 2 Vulcans now, up to 3 fouls there. Sporio just laid in help and tried to play aggressive defense and drew the foul there. Nice patient play by Edinboro there. That they realized they had the double team. Sporio came over and picked up a foul.
And Sporio will check out of the game. Vaughn also had to check out of the game. Fisher came in for Edinboro. Barnes with the ball now. She's looking to drive inside. She has a nice block by Parsons. Fight for possession here, and Parsons gets it. Parsons bringing it up over to Kashan. Kashan's shot is good. 55-52 the score. Edinboro coming right back though. Walton trying to draw the foul and the basket, and she does.
Great drive there. Looked like it could have been a charge or a block, but they get Hahn with the block. But nice pressure defense there by Parsons, able to get the block. Ball's tipped around, able to pick up the ball and drive down and get an assist. Nice play there by the senior for California.
55-54 the score. 5.5 seconds left in the third quarter. Walton trying to tie it up, and she does. California up quickly. Jasper trying for a last-second shot, gets it off. That hits the rim and out. So we are tied going into the fourth quarter here at the Convocation Center. The Vulcans and the Fighting Scots at 55 points apiece. We'll be right back here on WCAL and CUTV.
Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference.
Oh, what a play!
18 universities.
How competitive is this?
23 championships.
It's over. We have new PSAC champs.
7,100 student athletes. Make the PSAC yours.
My PSAC is passion.
My PSAC is pride.
PSAC is Pennsylvania.
Passion, pride, Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference.
Welcome back to WCAL and CUTV's coverage of Vulcan women's basketball. Right now we have a tight game, 55 apiece, between the Fighting Scots and the California Vulcans.
Impressive showing here by the Vulcans, able to battle back. And we mentioned the adversity that this team has faced so far this season. A lot of injuries, a lot of moving parts, but they're able to find themselves tied with a tough Edinboro team. This is really the matchup of the season, really, in the PSAC West. The 2 games that these 2 teams will play are really what this West will come down to. So definitely for California, they will pick up a big win. I know IUP as well. Those three-headed attack here in the PSAC West, but could be a big win if California's able to come up on top here in the fourth quarter.
This is a big game for both teams. Both teams have come back. Walton tried to drive inside, kicked it back out to Fisher. Fisher's shot won't fall. California gets the rebound.
Nice defensive possession there to start this fourth quarter.
Kashan's shot won't fall. It goes back to Edinboro. Fisher was able to kick it out. Roston kicks it out at the top to Allen. Allen's going to drive inside. She throws up a shot. That won't fall. Hahn gets the rebound.
Excellent defense there by Abby Sporio. Came over, helped defense. Didn't draw a foul against the much bigger Allen. Able to just play nice defense and force a bad shot.
That shot will fall for Cushions. California takes the first lead of the fourth quarter. Inside Barnes, her shot falls, and Edinboro ties it right back up.
Every time California gets a made basket, Edinboro quickly getting some transition points. California has to stop the ball in transition there and not allow Edinboro to answer so quickly.
Jasper finds Kashan. She's looking for some help, decides to drive inside on her own, pulls back out. Saporio. Now she's going to drive inside. 5 seconds on the shot clock, clicks it out. Jasper for three. That's no good. Rebounded by Kashan. She throws it back up. That is good for California.
Kashan there, nice rebounding position for the offensive rebound. But again, Edinboro coming right down the court. Nice defense there by Sporio to stop the transition.
Walton's shot won't go. Fight for the rebound there. We're going to have a jump off. Possession goes to California.
So California is able to stop Edinboro's quick offense there to try to get an answer, and nice defense, and that could pay out big. Again, Edinboro, every made basket, they're right down the court. That's really where they get the majority of their points at, right after made baskets. So big for California to get a stop right there.
California looking to take advantage of this now. Jasper brings it up. Kashan looks over her option. She's going to try to drive inside, decide to pull up instead. Getting to get called for the travel as she had Jasper cutting in.
Yeah, just an error there by Parsons that we've seen her make a couple of nice plays defensively. Didn't need that one though by Parsons. Just a silly turnover there, just moving her pivot foot.
Walton brings it up. Goes to Roston. Was thinking about going inside to Allen, instead finds a lane, cuts inside and gets the shot herself. Tied game again, 59 apiece.
A nice move there by Roston. Got Satara Parsons off her feet and able to drive right around here for the basket.
Saporio looking over her options outside. Goes to Jasper. Jasper quickly to Hahn for three. That is no good. The rebound comes to Roston. Gets it quickly up to John. Allen to Roston, who's going to try and cut inside. Vulcans tried to block, but do take the foul.
I believe that foul is going to be on Jasper.
Yeah.
It is Bianca Jasper. It's her second foul. Vulcan's first foul here in this fourth quarter.
Roston at the line. So far 0 for 1. She missed that one as well. 7:15 left to go here in the fourth quarter. The score is tied at 59. Roston makes the second.
Big free throw there to put the Fighting Scots on top. California, again, back and forth action this whole fourth quarter. Could use a big bucket here.
Jasper kicks it over to Hahn. Hahn drives inside, kicks it back out to Cushion. Cushion tries to drive in on her own, gets her own rebound, throws it back up, gets the basket and the foul. And the California bench is fired up about that one.
That's just great hustle there by Kushan. Took a tough drive, got it blocked, and able to get her own rebound and put it back up and in. But bigger story there is that's 4 fouls now for Roston, and she's been playing great on the offensive end. Going to have to take a break here.
Kashan does hit it, and Roston is one of the leaders on this Edinboro Fighting Scots team offensively. So that's going to be a big loss if she's on the bench for an extended period of time.
Especially on the rebounding end. Leads the team in rebounding this season at 9 a game. So for California, can try to get some offensive rebounds now with her off the court.
John gets it inside to Sharp. Sharp draws the foul.
That was number 21, Mia Kushon. That's her
Kushon, yeah, excuse me there. She came right back on the defensive end and picked up a foul. Kind of a silly foul there. She was late and in bad position and just got the foul.
Shot is good for Sharp. 62-61 the score. 6:47 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And taking a look at Kashan again, I'm not sure if she's started bleeding again. I think she has, so she's going to have to come out of the game.
See if they can get her cleaned up. I think they might try to get her cleaned up. As long as it's not on her jersey, I think they can quickly get a quick injury timeout to clean up the blood. But again, can't see her missing time for California. Need her on the court. She's been a force here in the second half.
Absolutely. In California, in the third quarter, when they started putting points on the board, they really did a better job of shooting than in the first half. In the first half, they were shooting 36.7%. In that second half, in the third quarter, they hit 11 of 18 shots. So they really started to pick it up coming out of the locker room from halftime. Second shot does not fall for Edinboro, but it goes off of Parsons. So Fighting Scots will get the ball back.
For Parsons there, you have to secure that rebound. Again, with a back and forth game, you can't give free possessions like Parsons just did.
Edinboro quickly takes it back. Parsons gets it, though. Is bringing it up. Loses the handle. Taken away by Allen. We're going to have another foul here.
It's going to be on Kushon. It could have easily been on Parsons, though, as she righted her wrong and then had the turnover there. So a bit of some ugly play there by Parsons, but look for the senior to battle back. Now, didn't get that foul on her, so look for her to try to get some revenge here.
Cutting inside was Walton. She draws the foul, I believe, yes.
It's going to be a fourth foul now on DJ Hahn. So mentioned foul trouble, not really a problem for California, but now with that foul, Hahn is the one player up to 4 fouls for California.
And Edinboro takes a timeout to try and reset here and get something set up. We are going to go to commercial. So the Vulcans are leading the Fighting Scots 62-61 here in the fourth quarter on CUTV and WCAL.
Dylan, what's wrong, man?
I just don't know how my family back home in Buchanan, West Virginia can watch our stuff up here.
They can follow us on Twitter or they can like us on Facebook.
That's awesome. What about our sports? How can they watch that?
They could watch it live right on our YouTube channel.
Awesome, man. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Listen, I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you judge me for having a problem. No one is going to know that I need help. I need help. I know that no one is going to judge me for having a problem. I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you listen.
Welcome back to CUTV and WCAL's coverage of Vulcan women's basketball. Right now, California leading the number 12th ranked Fighting Scots 62-61. Again, a matchup with two of the best teams in the PSAC West.
Definitely, and the PSAC in this region as a whole here, so definitely a marquee matchup here in Division II women's basketball.
And for California, Hahn had to come off the court with her 4th foul. Walton for 3, that's good. Fighting Scots take the lead.
Huge 3 there by Walton to give the Fighting Scots a 2-point lead. So now California needs to get an answer. Time winding down now, clock around, 6 minutes left to go.
Jasper over to Kashan. Kashan back up to Parsons at the top of the key, around to Jasper, trying to get something inside. Kashan thought about a 3. steps back. Jumper inside the arc. That does not fall. Picked up, though. Saporio's shot is good.
Natalia Casal with a nice rebound. Not known for her rebounding ability, able to get the offensive rebound and find Sporio for an open look. A nice offensive possession there by California.
Drive inside by Ralston doesn't fall.
California now slowing it down a bit. Need to get open looks here. As mentioned, the beginning of this game was a game of runs. And now this second half has just been back and forth ever since California was able to climb back into this one.
Sporio inside. Her shot does not fall. The rebound bounces around. It does come down to Edinboro. John got it. And there's going to be a timeout by Edinboro. California, I don't think, likes that call too much. I don't think they thought that she had full possession.
Yeah, it definitely looked like a tie-up. Could have been either team with possession of that ball, but big for Edinboro. They retained possession, and I think even bigger than that, with the timeout, they also retained the possession era for the next jump ball.
And if you are watching this game live, then you're watching it on the internet. But as you know, CUTV and WCAL are popular on social media and active on social media. You can find us at CUTV_PA or on YouTube with CUTV Sports. CUTV News Center also on YouTube. And on Facebook, if you search California University Television, you can find us there as well. For sports information, go to www.calvulcans.com.
I know over break when I wasn't at the last couple of games for California, calvulcans.com has been huge. They're keeping up with the stats as well as watching California's CUTV's broadcast of the game, so definitely big there. You love what Mike Hackford does there with the sports information at calvulcans.com. Him and his graduate assistants keep that up. It's one of the best run pages that I've really seen there, especially in the PSAC West. And then I'm from West Virginia. The MEC schools just can't compare to what the PSAC does in terms of online content. Just tons of content available on the PSAC website, as well as each individual school's athletic website.
Absolutely, and it's nice. I live out in Harrisburg, so I'm able to see the games out in Harrisburg even whenever I'm not traveling back to help out with the CUTV crew. And even whenever I was out in Arizona, I was able to watch things on YouTube live. So if I couldn't make the football game or I couldn't make the basketball game, definitely take advantage of that and take advantage of the PSAC network as well. Coming out of this timeout, this is huge possessions for both teams, but especially for Edinboro. They want to take advantage of this. Only 5:19 left to go. A tied game. Two very good teams. One shot, one turnover, one steal can really make the difference.
Especially the way this fourth quarter's come about. You talk about basketball just being a game of runs, and not too often you get teams just going back and forth, and that's what we're seeing right now.
Walton brings it up for the Fighting Scots. She's looking for some help. She finds Ralston. Ralston's going to try her luck inside. Does get the shot to fall, and the Fighting Scots take the lead with 5 minutes to go.
Edinboro with two players out on the court with 4 fouls. Ralston as well as John there, so both those players need to be careful. If I'm California, I want to take it to those two players, especially with Parsons there. Try to get her on the inside.
Jasper outside looking for some help. Finds Casal around to Sporio. Kashawn tries to drive inside. She does. Gets her shot to fall. Tied right back up. Just over 4:30 to go. And it looks like there's a turn. Edinboro turned the ball over.
Yeah, Allen thought she had an open player. California playing great defense. Allen steps over the inline and picks up a turnover. A huge turnover there for Allen. Ralston against California there.
And California has to take advantage of this. Casal looking for some help. Gives it to Jasper. Jasper's going to set the offense for California. Over to Casal. Back up top to Jasper. Parsons is trying to get open inside, but Whitney Allen is doing a great job of covering her.
And she has only 1 foul, so she can play hard defense here, can Allen.
A foul against Michelle John, and that is her 5th. Team second. So she is going to come out of the game. California here will get a fresh shot clock. 4:08 to go in the 4th quarter.
That's a big loss there for Edinboro. Need her defensive ability as well as her shooting strike as well. So now Allen still guarding Parsons. If I'm Parsons, I want to try to get the ball in my hands and try to get an offensive possession against her there.
And California's going to take a timeout here, trying to draw something up. As we talked about, it comes down to maybe one possession. This is a huge possession for the Vulcans.
Yeah, they're able to get the turnover. So Edinboro hasn't had the ball in a couple, almost a minute now. So California, again, able to get the foul. So now they have a fresh shot clock here with 30 seconds. If I'm California, again, just like they did, call the timeout, try to get an open look. You want your best offense now at this point in the game. Again, a huge possession here. Take the lead back. And again, a run of 4 or 5 could pay big in this game. Again, any type of run here late could be big for either team.
And Whitney Allen has done a great job in this game for Edinboro of covering Parsons down low. She only has 1 foul, which is incredible with the amount of time that she's been on Parsons and been able to play cleanly against her.
She just does not allow Parsons to get the ball. She does right there, but just fronts Parsons, not allowing her to get the ball.
Parsons was able to get the shot up, but it would not go. Quickly brought out by Barnes. Barnes drives inside, does not get the shot to fall. Parsons gets the rebound. There's going to be a foul against Walton.
That's her second. Edinboro's third team foul here in this fourth quarter. So Walton not in foul trouble, but still one player out there in Ralston. I believe she's guarding Kushan. So try to get the ball to Kushan, but Allen just full fronting now Parsons. You can see it definitely frustrating Shatera.
And Ralston's had 21 points in this game already. You do not want her going onto the bench. Nice block, though, by Ralston on Kushan, and she's going to bring it up now for the Fighting Scots.
And not sure I would have went for the block there with those 4 fouls, but she's aggressive play there, gets the block, and she's looking to win here for the Fighting Scots.
Edinboro trying to set something up. Walton slows it down now. She's covered nicely by Sapporo, and then Cushions gets the steal. Sapario gives it to Parsons. Parsons inside gets the shot to fall. 2-point game now. California has the lead. Nice job by Jasper to break up that offense. It looked like Edinboro was going to go for the fast break offense again. Not able to get it going, though.
Yeah, they tried to go quickly, but California, that last offensive possession, great transition offense. Patient with Sporio. Didn't want to force anything. Found the open Parsons.
Ralston gets it, draws the foul from Parsons.
Parsons, that's her 4th. Actually, no, that's going to be on. I'm not sure who they didn't.
It's on Parsons, and that's her 3rd foul.
I must have.
It changed quicker than you thought.
Yeah, I thought that would have been her 4th, but again, she was playing tough defense there, but just drew the foul, and that spins Edinboro now to the free throw line for the rest of this game.
Ralston misses the first shot. She has struggled from the line today. Missed a couple in the 3rd quarter as well. Makes her second, though, makes it a 1-point game, just over 3 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Jasper going to bring it up for California.
And again, a full front in the inside against Parsons by Allen.
Kashan on the outside. Casal now with it, trying to get something going here. Parsons at the top of the key, looking to drive inside. Instead kicks over to Casal for 3. That is no good. The rebound comes to Ralston. Vaughn for 3. That's no good. Kashan gets the rebound this time.
That was an open look last possession for California. It's really what they wanted, though. You don't want to take too many threes late in games, but there was a wide open look by Natalia Casals. Kind of known for her 3-point shooting here this season, able to hit some big threes, just unable to get that one to fall.
Kashan to Saporio. Sporio, excuse me. Inside to Kashan, that won't fall. The rebound comes to Allen. Quickly bringing it up is Barnes, looking for some help now. She's going to pull back and reset.
It's a mismatch there with a much larger Parsons to see if she can get anything going against her.
Kashan, good defense there and not taking a foul as well.
A couple of mismatches inside, though, as they have Natalia Casal on. Actually, she's going to be checking out now. I was just about to say, Whitney Allen had a mismatch there with Natalia on her, but now DJ Hunt coming back in with those 4 fouls. See if she can play good defense on Allen and not foul.
Allen has it, tried to go back to Walton. Walton now has it, drives inside, and California draws the foul.
That'll be 5 fouls now on Ralston, and Abby Esporio is visibly shaken up after that screen.
And Rawson, 22 points in this game. That's big for Edinboro because that's probably the person you would want getting the ball at the end of this game if they're down.
Especially on the inside there against Parsons or Hahn to try to draw a foul on either of them. But now the foul bug has caught up to the Fighting Scots, and now they're going to have to get some offensive production from somebody other than Ralston.
1:42 left to go here in the fourth quarter. The Vulcans lead by 1. Jasper brings it up for California. Sporio on the outside, gives it to Hahn, around to Jasper. Jasper looking for Parsons inside. She finds her, drives inside more, gets the shot, and draws the foul.
What a drive there by Parsons, able to go strong right through the arms of Allen, right to the rim. Able to get an easy layup plus the foul. What a drive there, and this if she's able to hit this free throw, that could make it a 2-possession game for California.
Parsons' shot is good. It is now a 71-67 lead for California. 1:22 left to go in this game. Edinboro is going to have to start hitting some shots. Walton tries to drive inside. She does. She gets the shot to fall. And Edinboro is going to take the timeout now, try to set something up with 1:11 left to go.
Yeah, smart by Walton to take it right at DJ Hahn. She knew Hahn would be playing a bit off of her there with those 4 fouls and able to get right to the rim for the bucket.
Walton has 18 points in this game. And again, 2 powerhouse teams. They know what's at stake. And we've really seen that here in this second half.
Yeah, we have, especially this fourth quarter. It's been mano-y-mano. Best shot after best shot for both teams. So if you're California, again, you can make it a 2-possession game with a basket here. But if you have a silly turnover or a missed shot, that could be a huge momentum swing in favor of Edinboro. So this is a big possession again. We mentioned all these possessions big, but this is the biggest one yet here for California because they can either extend this lead or really hurt themselves by giving Edinboro some momentum.
And California knows that Edinboro is going to be coming at them hard. Edinboro is not afraid to pressure as California inbounds here, and Edinboro is going to be looking for a steal, for a turnover.
Yeah, and I don't think these players for California forget the huge loss they suffered last season, their first loss of the season up at Edinboro, kind of this time of the year as well. So maybe they have that in the back of their minds here as this game winds down.
Going to be Jasper to inbound. She gets it to Hahn, right back to Jasper. She is pressured hard by Barnes, but is able to get by her. California trying to set the offense here with 1 minute to go.
And really drawing some clock here. They're going to call a timeout is California, but they're able to break through the pressure, take some time off this clock, and that's just as valuable as getting a bucket there.
Great job by Jasper, the freshman, able to break by that hard coverage of Edinboro.
Yeah, Jasper was one of the only freshman acquisitions for California this season. She may be the only one. She is the only true freshman here on the Vulcans, and there's kind of a bit of hype surrounding her coming out of high school, able to get some nice state tournament play there. She is a graduate of Middletown High School there in Middletown, Pennsylvania. But I remember seeing during her senior season of high school last year, she had some big games there and big state tournament games at the end of that season. So her freshman IQ is going up here with this as this game winds down. You're going to have to need her as this game draws near the end.
Jasper finds Parson. Parson trying to draw the foul, is able to, and gets the shot.
And that's huge there for Parsons. Actually, yes, they are going to call the foul. Looks like they may have called the charge, but they'll call the foul on Allen. So now California, Parsons with a 4-point lead now can make it a 5-point lead with this free throw.
Parsons has really stepped it up here in the fourth quarter. She's up to 17 points, trying to make it 18 here. Just under 50 seconds. Her shot is good.
That was huge. So Edinboro's going to need a quick basket here, and it might be fouling time for the Fighting Scots.
Parsons, good defense on Barnes, but she does take a foul.
Yeah, she's playing nice defense there, playing off of her, and then just kind of got a little bit trigger happy there. Just tried to get in and get the steal. Just wasn't able to bring that one in, and that sends Edinboro not to the free throw line. That's not really what you want to do there on that defensive possession.
Barnes at the line, hits her first one. 74-70 the score right now. 39.5 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Barnes hits the second as well. It is a one-possession game now. Jasper brings it up. Pressured heavily by Barnes, but able to maintain control. Gives it to Kashawn. Kashawn looking for some help. Thought about driving inside, instead kicks it out to Jasper. Jasper pressured again. 10 seconds on the shot clock. California is content to hold it for a little bit. Kashawn inside. Turns. Does not get the shot to fall. Edinboro has 10 seconds to work with.
Yeah, 3 to tie as that 3 is taken.
Vaughn, no good. Trying to get the rebound. It does come to Barnes. Barnes tries double team. Can't kick it back out. Edinboro doesn't foul, and California wins 74-71.
What a transition of a couple minutes there. That in that game, California playing nice defense, missed a shot on the other end, but it was able to play nice defense, force Edinboro into a tough shot, and then come out on top after getting the rebound. What a way to finish this game for California.
And this game certainly lived up to expectations. We talked about it earlier. These are two powerhouse schools. They know each other very well, and they're normally play more than twice a season. And that was just one of at least two matchups that we're going to see this year between these two teams.
Yeah, definitely. Would not be a surprise to see these two teams playing in the PSAC championship, possibly, at least in the tournament as well, as they celebrating the center court, deservedly so, as they picked up a huge win, did the Vulcans here tonight.
For our director, Gary Smith, and for Dylan, I am Allison Seinheiser. Thank you for listening to us on WCIL as well as watching on the PSAC network. Have a great night.